Hello, my fellow Double Fruit users. Logan Master 666 with a review, of course, being the legendary One Piece chapter 730. And holy fucking shit, was this chapter hype or what? On par with the last Naruto chapter, I gotta say. I can't wait to see what Naruto comes out with this week to see if it can compete, because this chapter was legendary. It was fucking legendary. So there were many things to go over, and while some people say it was setup, it was major setup to say the least. But I gotta say, it was well fucking done. So first we have Doflamingo standing over Law's corpse, and I believe Law is alive for reasons I've expressed before, that his eyes were whited out, almost as though he were like Luffy underwater, or someone who had been hit with Conqueror's Haki and were passed out. It indicates that he is on the brink of death, but will not be done so. Anyone who's ever died in One Piece has never had that silly expression on their face, from what I've seen anyway. So people wondered why Doflamingo bothered to pull out a pistol when he could have just used his normal abilities. You'll notice that Doflamingo was a celestial dragon in a sense, and celestial dragons tend to pull out the damn pistols. So it was sort of an instinct, a reaction from him, almost calling back to his roots to pull out that pistol and shoot Law. Now, basically, Zoro and Kinemon witness this along with Luffy, and they go to attack Doflamingo, and then Fujitora arrives, like I predicted, and he clashes with Zoro for a bit. Now, granted, Zoro was on the ropes like we all expected, because there's no way Zoro's going to beat Fujitora, even, no matter how much he's grown over the last 2 years. But he held his own for a second. Doflamingo was watching while Fujitora and Law were battling out, and basically, you could see Zoro's glasses sort of split, which was interesting because it was like that. And Fujitora basically makes that gravity hold like he did several chapters ago, and Zoro falls through it. And I was like, I know you were going to lose and all, but damn, that was just way too fast. So he eventually comes back up and does this attack, and Fujitora was on the ropes for a second there, and they duke it out a little bit more. And Doflamingo basically, during this whole struggle, he uses his strings to slash Kinemon, and then that's it. Kinemon's out, like I expected. I mean, Kinemon can't do shit against Doflamingo. This is no surprise. So Luffy's looking, and he can't get out because the bars are made of sea stone. And even though Zoro goes up to the bars and says, "Oh, meet us around, blah blah blah." It's like, dude, why could you not have just cut the bars? They're sea stone. That means Devil Fruit users are the only ones that don't have a problem with it. You could have just cut it. You're not a Devil Fruit user. But whatever. So Doflamingo and Fujitora take Law's body and they leave. Doflamingo, of course, can fly through reasons we already know through Devil Fruit, and Fujitora uses his Devil Fruit, presumably if he has one, to create a rock surface in order for him to float on. And they take Law's body and leave. As to why specifically they want Law's body, I don't know. I honestly don't know. We can assume that Law is alive. Doflamingo has no reason to say, he's probably alive because of this, this, and that. I don't know the reason why they would want him to begin with, but we'll have to, of course, continue onward to find out about that. Now, moving on, we go to basically the climax of this chapter, the thing that everyone is so hyped for, the thing I did not expect at all to show up anytime soon anyway, Big Mom's fucking warship, which dwarves the Sunny. And I love this warship because it actually speaks, and it says, "I am a ship." What the fuck? That's and it makes the Sunny look like nothing. It's several times the size of the Sunny. Easily. Now, we have no direct confirmation that Big Mom herself is on this ship, but we do see Peckham's and Tamago, and they specifically state they are looking for Caesar. And Tamago says something interesting along the lines of, "Oh, well, Caesar's on that Sunny ship, so if we blast the ship, Caesar will fall into the water, and then we'll just pick him up." This tells me that they want him alive. And even so, it's kind of weird. If you want him alive, why would you take that chance? Devil Fruit users cannot swim. They cannot move. They can't use their abilities. And you're going to take that risk and hope that you can get Caesar Clown alive from the wreckage. And we know they want him alive because if they wanted him dead, they wouldn't have said scoop him out of the water. They wouldn't have to grab him and then kill him. They would know, you're a Devil Fruit user, you fall into the water, that's it. So I'm still trying to figure out what the deal with that is. Now, if Big Mom is on that ship, holy fucking shit. it's gonna get real because I knew that Kaido was involved. It's obvious. This is all about Kaido. But now we have Big Mom and potentially Blackbeard. Holy shit, dude. We have at least 2 Yonko who are ready to storm in and absolutely wreck everything. Now, my question is, what are exactly our Big Mom's intentions? We know that she wants Caesar Clown. Some people are trying to tell me that she has no beef with Luffy, but Luffy personally declared war on her. And I saw her face. She was not happy. She was not happy. So they're going to fight. Maybe not directly. Maybe Luffy won't directly fight Big Mom. But she's going to be relevant as hell. A Yonko who does... Yonkos don't just show up and do nothing. People underestimate Big Mom. And maybe she's the weakest of the Yonko. It doesn't matter. Because she's a Yonko at the end of the day. She would beat Doflamingo and maybe even Fujitora to the ground. Yonko are above Admiral level. That's just the way it works. So we'll have to wait and see exactly how Doflamingo, Fujitora, Big Mom, and her allies are going to, you know, how they're going to interact with each other, and including the Straw Hats. And I wonder if Luffy is going to continue this tournament. Now, one thing I want to discuss is involving Big Mom. What does this potentially mean? It can mean one of two things or both. The first is that there's a good chance that the Kid Alliance is going for Big Mom. Now, you remember they destroyed not one but 2 of her ships. This does not guarantee or confirm that Big Mom is the target. However, the fact that she is showing up now in Dressrosa implies, oh, well, maybe the Kid Alliance will show up as well, and there you go. It seems more likely now that that's who the Kid Alliance is after because of Big Mom's relevance. The second is a little bit more obvious. Jinbei. Jinbei needs to sever ties with Big Mom. He's obviously not doing that in Fishman Island if Big Mom is here in Dressrosa. That's like I said, if Big Mom is here in Dressrosa. But I don't see the warships and Peckham's and Tomago being here and not Big Mom. I don't see that. She's going to be on it herself or she's going to be soon. Yeah, Jinbei's going to be relevant. Jinbei's going to show up. It's going to be great. You could consider this the second good half, if you will, of Dressrosa. I'm not the one who can sit here and say, oh, Dressrosa's definitely halfway over. This is definitely the second half. But you can consider all this stuff from before, the first bit, and this will be the turning point where everything just gets holy fucking shit crazy. So I can't wait to see what happens in the coming chapters. We need to get some Law flashback. We need to. Whether he dies or not, we need to see some more Law information. So that's my opinion on the whole Law situation. All in all, I think I'm going to give this chapter a 4.5 out of 5. The only reason it doesn't quite get a 5 is that we still don't know exactly what Big Mom wants with Caesar. And another situation is that we got no flashback or any indication of why Doflamingo or Fujitora wanted to take Law in the first place. So a damn near perfect score, but not quite. Excellent chapter. I can't wait to see how Naruto and Bleach stack up this week against it, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm Logan Master 666 here. If you have any queries, any ideas, theories, whatever, leave a comment down below. Give me a like, give me a subscription, etc., and I will see you guys later. Sayonara.